Hello, my name is Pancella, and I want to welcome you to my channel. This is a recap of growing up hip hop, and as always, we have to start in which city tonight? Tonight, the story begins in Miami. And Miami is having a carnival, and we see Cree embrace her dad, who is best known as Uncle Luke from the Good Life crew. I think that's wrong. The Two Life crew. Girl, I messed up anything. I knew that was wrong. I knew it was wrong. Anywho, Cree is talking to her dad about the situation of the little fight that broke out at Twist's free party last week. He agreed that she should not be fighting, and she knows that. So Los Angeles is our next stop. And somebody, that's Sequoia, she's in the recording booth. Brianna stops by. Of course, we would think that Sequoia would have a little bit of a singing chop since she is the daughter of R&B singer JoJo from the group Jodeci. So Brianna gets caught off because she forgot that Sequoia has a baby and that Angela dated her ex, which Sequoia said happened in 2011, but she doesn't have any ill feelings toward Angela. Then we see Sam working in the gym, and Eazy-E's son, stops by to talk to him. Now, Eric is considered like a big brother to Sam, who is now in trouble, criminal trouble. He's looking at possibly serving several years behind bars. And Eric has to tell him, you guys got to stop being so foolish. And, I'm talking because it happened to me. He did a year behind bars. And luckily his kids were small enough that they didn't recognize that he was in jail. All right. TT is meeting up with Vanessa. And it was organized by Brianna. And Brianna wants those two ladies to meet Sequoia for themselves because everybody should not just have their impressions from somebody else. You should talk to that person yourself face to face. So Sequoia goes in thinking, I know you guys heard some things about me, but you need to actually get to know me before you judge me on what you think you may have heard about me. So, of course, Vanessa's all about family. So she's like, I know you've had some beef with my family, like Denise. And everybody's wondering, how could you have beef with Denise? She is the sweetest, kindest person you ever want to be around. Well, they didn't have any beef among themselves, so they cheer toward each other, and hopefully they'll be friends. Our next stop is New Jersey, and that is where TT and her fiance Sean live, along with their baby son. They're getting a little bit closer to their wedding, so TT did some corrections to their invitations, and she wanted Sean to take a look at them. And she let him know that she's expecting Tyran to come by, and she doesn't know how she's going to handle the situation because Tyran refuses to get vaccinated. And I think each person should be able to make their own decision whether or not they're going to be vaccinated. But the way they treated Tyran was like a dog. He couldn't come in the house. He had to meet him in the backyard. He couldn't go in to use the bathroom. He had to use the backyard. That's how you treat a dog. Really and truly. Just, ugh. And TT is like, I know you're refusing to vaccinate, but we have older members in our family. And Tyran is like, I'm not changing my mind. So we'll see if he can attend the wedding or not. And then there is time to go taste some cake for the wedding to figure out what they want. Then next next meetup is Sequoia meeting up with Cree at this little spot. And Cree kind of like apologized to Sequoia, letting her know, it's not my personality to actually want to be physical with anybody. I'm really a cool, level-headed person, but that day at Twist's party, I wasn't my normal self. So the last stop we have for this evening is in Las Vegas, where Pep lives, and we see her in Egypt. Egypt is struggling, trying to make some mixed drinks for them to have. Then here comes Sam, who is really looking at a lot of years behind bars, and he's updating Pep plus Egypt as to what his lawyer is telling him right now. And Pep just looks like a statue. Her face is so expressionless. Doesn't have expressions, with all of these physical surgeries she's had. But anyway, he wants her to make sure that he wants Pep to promise that what's her girl named Egypt. She will make sure that Egypt continues to live her life, even if he is out of the picture, because he doesn't want her waiting on him to return, especially if he gets a lot of years behind bars. So that it is, guys. Fam bam. Until the next episode, take care. God bless.